It feels like it's been a very long time since the previous WoW episode. I just checked, it's only been about a week and a half, but I haven't been playing the game nearly as much as I've been wanting to as of late. So you know what? It's time to get back into the swing of things. I didn't forget about you, WoW. I've just been, you know, getting distracted in other video games because I'm kind of a nerd. But it's time to continue onwards in Suramar. So I just got started. I decided to give some of the ancient mana right here to Lystra, as she wasn't too happy about my absence either, and she didn't want to talk to me, the whole shebang. So at the very least for the next couple of hours, she's gonna be happy with me. Lystra brings a hand to her gaunt cheek. My body has deteriorated so quickly, yes. She's got a new quest for me called Tapping the Ley Lines. As you may remember, we basically completed pretty much everything that there was to do when we had like our first look at the city of Suramar. But today, we're gonna be tapping the Ley Lines apparently. Always tapping some— no, Lowko, you can't say that. The archways were built to tap into the magical ley lines beneath Suramar. As we learned to subsist on the Nightwell, the old facilities fell out of use. This chamber is clearly receiving power from elsewhere. There is only a trickle now, but if you can direct more Leyline Energy here, it will help to sustain us. The closest source is to the north, near Honora Hollow. Alright, explore Honora Hollow and find the Leyline station.
You can use the new teleporter to reach the surface quickly. Honora Hollow is somewhere north of here.
Somewhere north of here, huh? So where exactly was that portal up again? I know that she set up a whole— yeah, okay, no, we set up the first one to the ruins of Aluneth. There we go. I really like that the teleportation is instant though. Like we don't really have to make any kind of tricks. Now, I am gonna have to start gathering some of these things again because I'm kind of low on them. I currently have 105, so it's not terrible, but we are gonna have to make sure that we grab as many of them as possible. And I guess we'll try and follow the path up north. At the very least, if I can figure out how to get there. Now, apparently, on the mini-map, there is a quest giver right underneath us. Ooh, I almost died. Ooh, from the Rivermane tribe. How are you doing, Morhan?
The river provides.
In order to locate and purify the sources of the corruption, I'm going to need an elemental focus. The turtles around here have developed skills that can focus and amplify their innate magics. Bring back some snapper skills, and we will have these waters purified in no time.
Beware the deep places of the earth.
I guess I can do so. Sure. You don't even tell me what you're doing here on Suramar? I guess you're just hanging out, huh? Oh no. Oh no. We're just doing the exact same thing as I always do. I'm busy getting distracted. I was gonna scout for Leyline Energy. Alright, fine. We'll get some of these freaking snapper beak type of things.
Outlander.
Ooh, what's going on?
And step on that other switch, will you?
Okay. I can step on that.
Open at last.
Wait, what's this?
Well, I will be healing you now.
Oh, wait.
Words?
This is the person we were actually looking for. Wait, what? I didn't even realize that we were close to the objective. Alright, you may speak, she says. Show Lystra's token to Voltroyce. Or Valtroyce, rather.
It's so hard to find. I recognize that symbol. So Lystra has recruited an outlander to our cause. Are we truly so desperate? Very well. I am Valtois.
Oh, sorry. I called you Valtroyce. Sort of like Blastoise, but...
Out here so far from the Nightwell, we must settle for any source of magic we can find.
I was busy getting distracted, Valtrois. Maybe it's Blastoise as well.
It seems Lystra and I have the same idea. The old ley line feeds might keep us alive, if barely.
Huh. So wait, does that mean we wouldn't have to collect this mana thingy anymore?
We just have to wake them up.
Alright. Wakey wakey! Wait, do I wakey wakey you? Oh, is this a puzzle? I like puzzles. We haven't had a WoW puzzle in a long time.
You may speak.
And just who might you be? Well, thank you. Not condescending to me at all. This station has fallen into disrepair. The circuit is broken, and to mend it, we must recharge the seals in the central chamber. Alright. Both a high potency current and a low potency current are needed for each seal. Direct the currents to point at the same seal and then engage the seal. Me, I shall supervise. You are the help after all. So we gotta charge the moon, the star seal, the beast seal, and the elven seal, and the leyline. Okay,
The
fine.
arcane, this coil projects a high potency current. You will find a low potency coil at the far end of the facility. Both currents feed into the central chamber. Use the coils and switches to direct the currents, and power all 4 seals in the central chamber.
That probably makes a lot of sense if like you understand what needs to be done. Oh well. Oh god, these things are actually... They're actually pretty high level as well. Alright, how strong are you guys? Can I... Now you actually are pretty powerful as well. Oh god, this is gonna take a little while, isn't it? If I'm gonna have to constantly kill everything here. It's fine. It's fine. We actually got a whole lot of movement speed as well. So we can charge these things. I can switch their positioning indeed. I think we're gonna have to make sure that they're all connected. And apparently they then need to point towards the central chamber.
The currents are aligned. Now engage the seal.
Oh well, that was not too bad.
Fine work. 3 more to go.
There we go. Alright, so that was the first one done apparently. That one was pretty straightforward. Do I just walk into the next room? I guess I do. I'm probably better off just simply bypassing as many of these spiders as possible and then all killing them at once. That first one wasn't particularly hard. Not gonna lie, this is a little bit of a confusing one so far. Not quite as straightforward as I anticipated it to be initially. You need to basically connect several of the beams to the same thing. And it gets a little bit confusing because they don't turn all the way around. You just have several ones that they want to connect to. And for the most part, you just need to sort of like try things, it seems like, and then it will just magically connect or it won't. Alright, there we go. Got another one. The Beast Seal. Is this now gonna open up an additional room as well? Or is this like what we've got? If this opens up another room, that would make it like much more complicated. No, it looks like these are the only ones that we need to worry for. Now I have found out that you can sort of guess by looking at the way the pillars are set up, like sort of like the outer rings, I suppose. You seem to be able to sort of guess where they are more than likely going to be aiming at, but it's definitely not as straightforward as it may look. If I'm not mistaken, if I activate this one, it's gonna shine over there as well. At least that's what yeah, there we go. That's what I'm assuming. This should be the third one done, and then there's only one remaining, which should pretty much be the exact opposite of the ones that we've had so far. So I'm gonna have to activate both of the other pillars once again as well. And there we go. The final one.
It is done. The station is back online.
Surprisingly complicated if you don't understand exactly what it is you need to do. But it looks like we managed to.
Refined Leyline Energy will flow from here to Shalaran.
Sweet. So I wonder if we now still need to, get all of the mana crystals, like all the ancient mana crystals and all that. Anyway. Valtrois. I must admit, I am impressed. You may actually be of some use. Thank you.
Run along.
How generous of you.
You're dismissed. I will make my own way to Shalaran.
Sure, no worries. So apparently, we have activated 1 out of 8 of the Leyline blinks right here. One of the, or actually no, the achievement is called Leyline blink. We activated 1 out of 8 of the Leyline feats in Suramar. It's gonna take a little while longer. I guess before returning back though, I'm gonna have to get some more of these snipper snapper type of dudes. Turns out the drop rate of these things is very, very low. I've basically killed every single turtle in this pond. This is the final one, but I've only gotten 2 of the skills so far. You know what? I'm pretty sure we will probably get back to this area relatively soon as well, because there's more, of these Leyline feats to find. I'll make sure to complete the quest a little bit later, because we can probably combine it while doing some others as well. Alright, made it back to the ruins of Aluneth. And it's time to portal back towards the sanctuary and see what she has to say about me. Wait, Oculeth, are you... No, I don't want to give you any mana crystals. Okay, fine, we'll give you some mana crystals as well. Maybe he's got a quest for me as well. Hold on. Maybe he's got something good for me.
What is our destination?
He mumbles incoherently under his breath. Yes, there you go. As you offer the mana crystals, they blink out of your hand one by one, and we get warp walking. So, are you gonna give me a quest or anything, sir? That would be great. Could you... No.
Observe.
Sadly, no quest for me this time around. I really, like, these minions are so sick. I've kind of been itching to consider making maybe a warlock as well myself sometime. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are on that down below. With Leyline Energy feeding in from Anora, this chamber can begin to awaken. It will be a slow process, and we must take care to mask this activity from our enemies, a process which itself requires enormous effort and focus. Furthermore, there is the conundrum of actually consuming the mana in this form. A stream too weak is not enough to provide sustenance, too powerful and it would vaporize us. You sound like you have a lovely life, Volthroa. There is much work to be done. For now, let us examine the feed. Examine the Leyline feed in Jalaran with Arcanist Volthroa. Alright, let's go. I like that she's French, like out of nowhere.
You would be wise not to turn your nose up at the outsiders. None of us would be here without their help.
Aha! Yeah. Be nice to me, Volthroa.
Of course, First Arcanist.
Yeah, there you go. You tell her.
Do you have much experience with Leyline Energy? I should think.
No, I'm not a junkie like you, Volthroa. I do have a toad with me, though. His name is Banix.
Allow me to educate you on the fundamentals.
Alright. As long as you're not mean about it.
Far below us, rivers of raw arcane power course throughout the land. The ley lines are eternal, primal, and impossible to control. However, just as one pulls thread from cotton, so too can we draw power from the ley lines.
That was beautiful. That was poetic. If you could speed up your speech a little, that would make teaching far more easy.
This is the feed from Anora, and there are many others still lying dormant.
So we can basically activate all of that in Suramar,
Restore them, and help us create a new locus of power here in Shalaran.
I think maybe if we like activate all of them, they can use the mana. But for now, this is really all we got. I will call upon you again, I'm sure. Ooh. Increases the maximum amount of ancient mana you can carry by 200. There we go. That's surprisingly helpful. And then apparently we also got feeding. Ooh, actually we got quite a lot actually. Oh, did we just turn friendly? Did we just turn friendly with the Nightfallen? Oh, we actually did. Oh, that is awesome. That's very nice. Yeah. So we're gonna have to make sure that we complete the light below as well. At which point we will unlock the Suramar world quests, apparently. Anyway, we'll talk to Lystra once again. Lystra brings a hand on her gaunt cheek, yes. Yeah, you've said this like 100 times already, Lystra. You're starting to forget things as well, you may want to get that checked out. All of Keldonet's experiments to connect with the Withered failed, and some even made them more dangerous, until he found Theron. His arcane essence, the very soul of the Shal'Dorai, has been touched by something special, but what? As you may remember, he's one of the Withered that we found earlier that actually seemed to be alright. The one that was not going absolutely crazy. By weaving my arcane essence together with Theron's, I can create an empathic bond. This communion will bear his soul to us all, or what's left of it. We need only to feed him mana and lots of it in order to begin. Feed Theron 300 ancient mana.
You cannot be serious. Wasting your time on this creature?
How much do I have?
I've
got 150 only.
on Suramar.
That is precisely what I am doing.
So we're gonna be using Theron here as sort of like our tech, our tech stage, I suppose. Theron seems entranced. Well, I mean, I need to feed him 300. I don't have enough of it. Really? That's my only quest right now? Well, I guess and getting snapper skills. All right, fine. Time to grind. Now I've been killing a lot of turtles once again. I've been trying to grab as much ancient mana here as possible. All in all, it just takes a very long amount of time. There we go. I got 6 out of 7 now. I guess I just simply, you know, need to keep on destroying things. I could even do some fishing right now. It's sort of the same kind of grind. I mean, we managed to get that to the max level as well. Quite a while ago. Here we go. Got some more mana. Oh, no. Come on. Come on, Mr. Turtle. And there we go. Managed to get the 7 snappers. I have gone way off track, though. I'm actually not even close to the objective anymore. I guess I really need to get more ancient mana. I've only got 226 right now. I mean, I've been trying to grab as much as possible, but I'm not really finding too much. Or they're very heavily guarded, just like this one, and I'm almost dead. Alrighty, River Tamer. I got him, sir.
Stands.
Remember, the skills need to be whole. Yes, of course. You're just hanging out here. I do all the dirty work. I see how it is. These will do nicely. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Whoa! Empowered half shelf? Grants 570 artifact power? Yes, please. Thank you, sir. Greetings, little one. I am Morhoon, and I have been studying the waters of my land for years. This area is troubling. The waters are clouded and corrupt. Ooh, he's got a couple of quests for me even. We will need to purify the waters in order to restore balance to the elemental forces below this ruin. The magic here has warped the elementals and they are beyond restoration. Release their corrupted forms so that they may be reborn pure. Slay 12 of the amount of corrupted water spawn. Okay, I guess I can do that. And then the Tauren's got another quest for me as well called Purge the Unclean. Do you feel it in the air, Blood Elf? The stage is set for us to make things right. While you were busy, I was able to track down the Elder Elemental that rules these waters. Its name is the Azerval Guardian, and it resides within the channels below Tel Anor. Take the ritual focus, it should help you during the battle. Alright.
May your rivers be ever bountiful.
I guess I can do so. So we're gonna have to... Yeah, we're gonna have to follow the trek, I suppose, and then cleanse the corruption. Now, these water elementals are everywhere. I can summon one of those as well, if I was back to Frost. Speaking of which, by the way, I'm wondering if there are any mages that watch this video. But if you are a high-level mage player, right? I've heard that apparently, like, Frost may very well become the most powerful specialization. Or may very well already be the most powerful specialization. Either already or in one of the upcoming patches. Do you think it's worth for me to check out, you know... If Frost is something that I would enjoy playing at the max level as well? I mean, the main issue that I'm seeing so far is that I've spent so many points already, you know, on my Velo Malorn. But I do have the other, what's it called again? What's it called again? No, not Elunet. Ebenchill. I do have it already in my inventory. So I can switch at any time if I want to. Let me know down below if you think it's a good idea. Now, I'm not gonna lie, gathering all of this ancient mana has become a bit of a tedious task. I mean, I'm looking for about 400 or so, just so I have some in the bank as well. If I want to make sure that people want to talk to me next time around as well. And I mean, you only find about 10 or so, and usually it's pretty well guarded too. So it just takes forever. And sometimes I seem to be flying around for a while without finding any. Although, this area is not too bad. Emberfield was not too bad. I think I found about 50 or so here so far. It's just one of those things. Like, when you're not looking for them, they're literally everywhere. But when you are looking for them, they just seem to disappear in front of your eyes. Alrighty, so I've given Theron the 300 mana crystals that he was looking for. Theron is at the mercy of his own mind. Whatever we find in there, it may be difficult to control. I will need your help to sort through the visions, so be ready for anything. With any luck, we will discover what makes Theron special, and whether there is anything left of who he used to be. Alright, help the Lystra complete the Arcane
Be
Communion.
careful who you trust. Let us begin. Come along, Theron.
Wait, so he's now also a mana junkie? I mean, at the very least, he listens well.
Narthala Vas Manari.
Oh.
The day he was exiled. Dismiss these memories so we can proceed.
Alright. Excuse me, memory. Could you be gone, please? We'll be polite. We'll be polite to memories.
This hunger, this fear. I too have felt it. Let us move on.
Sure. Sure, let me get rid of these dudes as well. Get out of there, kitty cat.
Thala Narvalas. Such confusion. Such rage. I am losing control.
Oh, come on, Lystra. I've given you so many ancient mana crystals because you're a junkie, and now... Now we get this?
Make them stop! Please make them stop!
Alright, fine. Fine, I'm trying. I'm trying to dismiss all of the memories. Oh no, she's getting wrecked! She's getting wrecked! Oh, they are everywhere. What are you doing? Ooh.
There. You found something, didn't you?
What is that?
Something which gave you peace. A peace we so desperately need for ourselves.
Lystra! Are you alright?
I am fine.
That was beautiful. So wait. We now learned that Theron indeed did have memories. And that he is also a junkie. Alright. Nothing that we didn't already know, pretty much.
The night well calls.
I hope my comrades have fared better than me, sure. Scenes from a memory. The Withered, not only do they suffer a burning thirst for the night well, but their own memories torture them as well. Truly a fate worse than death. Once again, get another Nightborn coin. I actually have like an entire bag full. Whew. I do not know what Theron found, but I know where he found it. Moonshade Sanctum to the west, beyond the Temple of Valadora. Whatever power altered Theron's arcane essence, whatever power allowed Keldaneth to create a spell to soothe the wizard, its source rests there. I know this as surely as if I had been there myself. Explore Moonshade Sanctum. Alrighty, so I think that is going to be our next quest. However, that is something for a later time. I'm going to be ending this episode right here. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below. And since I will be uploading those regularly, these videos right here, make sure you subscribe so you get a notification as soon as I upload more. And while you're at it, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Links are in the description. I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I will see you in the next one.